time, when the lettuce freezes, it explodes all the things. The cells expand and burst in lettuce and a lot of other vegetables as well, actually. If you don't do them right, if you don't chill them right, they freeze, they burst, so you get very limp lettuce and it's soggy, it flops everywhere. It's not nice. You can see straight away if it's been frozen. Same with a lot of other fruits, vegetables, tomatoes, cucumber, etc. All that stuff, you know right away if it's been frozen. So even in fast food, the ingredients do come in fresh at some point. They will be stored in the fridge. The meat and stuff, just for health and safety, will be kept frozen because you can't keep that kind of stuff raw. And it will be cooked from frozen, but it will be cooked. And the accompaniments will have been refrigerated and kept chilled from fresh. So it is a bit harder than you'd think, because you've got to assemble everything to a specification. Like, I don't know the actual proportions, but it's like, for example, if you walk into Burger King or somewhere like that, the Whopper you have in Oxford Street, London, should be exactly the same as the one you have in Times Square, New York. It should be the same weights, the same measures, same size buns, patties, etc., etc. That's the theory. It's a global brand, so they want it wherever you go, it's the same thing. Homogenization, really. And then what they do is they set targets. Like from the customer entering the store, they have to be with their food and leaving within 2.5-3 minutes. Something like that. It changes when you got queues and stuff. It's meant to be modified because you then get more cashiers on and stuff like that. But then you've also got other things to pay attention to, like staffing. If you're only anticipating taking so much in an hour, you're only meant to have so many staff on to deal with it. Which means if you get an unexpected rush, quite often places will be understaffed. It's a money-saving thing, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. But the targets are the important thing here. Let's just go back to the Whopper thing. I think I heard somewhere that Burger King's 3 minutes, it's supposed to be. 3 minutes from, I don't know if it's entering or from placing your order to getting your food. So, I'd imagine ordering to getting the food 3 minutes is a doable target, but I don't think from entering the restaurant. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Or get someone who knows a bit better than me. But yeah, so you've got a target to hit. You've got to make the meal, make the food, package it and get it out into a chute, and so on. And that's where constantly buying new staff in does not work, because it might take months for someone to get the hang of putting a burger together in 35 seconds. And then they get annoyed with the company and they leave. And what you got there is you got many months of learning going right out the window. That's just walking here. See, what a lot of people don't seem to understand is, with any kind of business, staff represent money themselves. They might be a money sink because you're paying them wages, but at the same time, every hour's wage you're paying them, they're gaining more experience, which means they're now worth more to the company, right? The faster a staff member can work, the faster they can do the job, get the product out, the faster you can serve people, less people are likely to walk out or get annoyed, come back for free stuff, you know, that kind of thing. But if you annoy the staff, they walk out, that's multiple months worth of investment in training going right out your door. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to another company with their skills. And then that company hasn't had to train them. they've got a basic skill set which is probably applicable to quite a few places. And fair enough, it might have been McDonald's or Burger King or Wimpy, if that's even a thing anymore. But the basic skills will transfer from one to another. And in fact, you probably even transfer it to professional kitchens, hotel stuff like that. It's just assembling meals. You know, you might not be a chef or anything, but it's like, right, you need to put this on the plate, swirl a bit of cream around it, yeah, beautiful. And it's still assembly, it's still doing things fast to specification. So, yeah, companies need to start to understand that employees have a value, and to devalue them, to kind of act as if they don't have any worth at all, creates bad atmospheres, unhappy staff, and ultimately a loss in training time, in theory. I've actually forgotten what I was rambling on about to begin with, but I'm sure it was important. There's a road down there. How far is it? Must be nearly there. Remember, Takaroo wasn't that far from the Birches. So I drove past it. Also, it's definitely starting to get dark, so I really need to get out of here. Another slippy bridge. Hughes Bridge. Beautiful.